to this public school since kindergarten, but now they're saying that there's a virtual component. So I followed the instructions that they gave me to go on to the New York City website, but when I got there, then the website didn't have an option for his grade level.
Thank you so much for that. Allow me a moment.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
So, I'm not sure what you're trying to do with the students, but I know by being in my schools is only an application that you use to apply for school, middle school, high school,
Right?
pre-K, 3K. You can't. That's all that it's used for. It's an application program.
No, I understand
You're
that.
trying to,
I understand that, but my point is that there's no option for grade school. They only have middle and high school.
Exactly.
I'm sorry?
Exactly. It's an application process only for application to pre-K, kindergarten, middle school, and high school. If you are not applying, putting in an application
Right.
for any of those processes, then you are on the wrong website.
Okay. That's just the website when I called earlier that they gave me. So where do I need to go now?
And what do you that is what I'm trying to establish. What is it you're trying to do for the student? Now, you're trying to do something, you're trying to opt in for the student to learn remotely or blended learning for the student?
It would be blended learning.
Okay. Then you're wrong. You don't go to my schools for that. That is a survey that you can take. I can give you the website.
Oh, okay.
Survey.
So
And
hang
you
on.
can opt the student in. Now, if you're opting the student into blended learning, then you've missed that opportunity. The last time to opt the student into blended learning was August 7th. The only thing you can opt the student into now is 100% remote learning. The student will automatically be placed in a blended learning environment if you have not filled out the application or the survey by August 7th. The student is automatically opted into a blended learning environment.
You mean virtual? I'm sorry?
Blended learning being some days at school,
Right.
days at school.
That's what I would like.
Automatically opted. So if you have not filled out the survey, putting him in, requesting blended learning by August 7th, he's automatically opted into blended learning.
Okay, good.
Not be an option in the survey anymore. So if you're trying to opt him into blended learning, there's no need. You will be defaulted into blended learning because you have failed to fill out the survey before August 7th.
Okay, perfect. So now, what do I do to have him prepared for tomorrow morning?
You have to call the school and find that out. You have to whatever the school that the student is attending and find out what it is, how are they handling their first day of school plans, what are they doing for virtual learning, how can you log into that virtual learning. That is the school level.
Okay, the Department of Education can't handle that?
The schools at the school level, each school has a different, may have a different schedule or plan for their students for blended and virtual learning. So you have to contact the schools for that.
Right, okay. Do you happen to have the phone number?
Unfortunately, I cannot share the information with you, and only because I've only given you general information on your questions, only because I don't see your name as a listed parent or guardian.
Right.
So I only shared general information with you, but now you're asking for specific information as to what school the student will go to and what is that contact information. Unfortunately, I
No,
can't share that with you.
yeah, no, that's not what I asked for. I just asked for the phone number of, and I know it's PS31Q, but whatever, no big deal. I'll call 611.
You can also just Google it, ma'am.
Right, yeah, no, I know. One more step, one more step, one more step. Yeah, okay, got it. All right. All right, thank you.
You're quite welcome. Thank you for calling. Have a great day.
Mm-hmm.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I mean, 15 minutes and 13 seconds after I already called twice. The first woman put me on hold and then hung up with me. The second time, it took me a while. They said to go on this particular website, which I did. Then the third phone call, when it's missing off of the website, now all of a sudden, Department of Education, New York City schools don't. And why would I be removed from the system when I'm the only person who's ever been registered with the school district? So that's bizarre. Let's think about this. So now I got to call the school in order to find out about like blended services. I mean, this is like there, but there was no link, there was no package, there was no anything that got sent home. I mean, Linda checks the mail diligently every day, and no mail has come to the house. It's not like Nicole just absentmindedly misplaced it. Linda is diligent with the mail. That's her customer service rep that she's infamous for. All these imperfections built in to something so friggin' simple as like registering a kid for school and getting him on whatever. I mean, this is what you've done to me for years. Making mistakes and then making it my fault in that I got to fix it now. Like I'm some customer service rep for 4 kids and single, plus I have to make money and keep food on the table, plus try not to lose the house, plus have all of those problems. I mean, it's like one thing after the next that you've built in. I mean, life is not supposed to be built this difficult at all, especially at my level.